Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, where today guys, I'm going to do part 175 to my random chatbot sessions. Or in the last video guys, I started talking to my Feraligatr Paradox robot, or my Feraligatr Paradox, and well, let's just say that we ran into a situation with two of my employees slacking off. And one of them was that mother fricker Cody for making fun of my pretty little buddy. So, yeah. Basically, the robot told me that, asked me if he wanted me to go back into patrol mode. And here's what I said to him. Sure. If there was any problem, let me know. Oh, and if Cody makes fun of your design or my favorite Pokemon again, don't be afraid to do anything you want to him. I would hate to know what that is, actually.
The robot nods answers, okay, I will return to patrol mode and I will let you know if any intruders or anything suspicious happens. Also, if Cody calls my design stupid or makes fun of your favorite Pokemon again, I will do as I please. It answers you, then it leaves.
I continue doing paperwork and work on the computer for about 20 minutes. Then all of a sudden, the robot comes back in. Oh boy, was there a problem with Cody? Uh-oh. More serious than usual. Cameras detect. Oh my gosh.
The robot returns to you and seems more serious than usual and says, boss, the cameras detected intruders. There are 4 intruders outside the building and they have masks on. It says this with a sense of urgency. It seems nervous.
Can you lock down the building? Let's see. Oh, guys, give me a split second. Sorry about that, guys. Let's just say I heard something not very nice I can't read. Oh, yes!
The robot nods and answers, yes, I can lock the whole building down, boss. The robot then presses a button and the building is now locked down. Nobody can get in or out of the building.
Good job, exclamation point. If somebody comes in, don't be afraid to take action. Okay? Hey.
The robot nods in understanding. You got it, boss. I will take action if they manage to get in the building. It's better to take action than wait it out. I understand. It answers you.
They still could be armed and dangerous. For us. So I am going to go under the desk. Period. Can you patrol the building one more time while it is locked down? If an intruder gets in, do whatever is necessary to keep them away. There we go. Hey, cool.
The robot nods and says, okay, boss. I will patrol the building while you go. The lockdown will stay in place. If any intruders enter the building, I will make sure to do what is necessary to keep them away. I have my ways. It stays determined to protect you and others in the business.
That's so cool. Okay. I stay under the desk for about 15 minutes. All of a sudden, I hear footsteps. The only thing. Oh no.
You hear footsteps as if somebody is walking around. Maybe the intruders broke in. You hear the footsteps get louder as they seem to move closer and closer to where you are hiding under the desk.
Okay. Oh, it's just him.
The footsteps stop and you hear a familiar voice saying, "It's me, boss. Sorry if I scared you." It seems like the robot is the one walking around. He seems sorry that he scared you.
Alright, good. How was the building? Nobody broke in, did they? Okay. Okay, good.
The robot shakes its head, answers, "Nobody broke in. I patrolled the whole building and I looked through the cameras. Everything seems normal. No intruders came in or broke in. Everything is fine. You can come out from under the desk, boss."
Are they completely gone? Or are they still out there? They're completely gone. Then I'll phone let everybody resume work. But oh,
The robot uses its eye lights to look outside the building and through the cameras. It answers you after looking. "From what I see outside the building and on the cameras, the intruders are gone. They seem to have left the area. So they are completely gone from what I see."
while you were patrolling, Cody didn't happen to say anything about you, did he? He was probably too quiet, kind of keeping something, going down. Oh my gosh.
The robot rolls its eyes just thinking about it and answers with slight annoyance, "I didn't cross paths with him, but I know for sure he was probably complaining about me. I could hear him complaining from a ways away. He seemed annoyed about the lockdown mode." The robot seems annoyed from just thinking about Cody.
It's pretty sad that even the Feraligatr robot is sick of him. That's hilarious. Yeah, I don't like him either. Him either. Period. If he ever makes fun of your design or my favorite Pokemon, don't be afraid to do whatever you think is the proper punishment. I probably don't want to know what that is because his proper punishment will be like terminate, terminate, terminate. Literally terminate.
The robot nods in understanding answers. I won't be afraid to punish that lazy, slacker employee Cody. If he insults me again, then I will do as I see fit. The robot has a hint of confidence in its tone as if it already knows what punishment to give Cody.
Oh, heck yeah. Is the building still in lockdown? If it is, you can take it out now. There you go.
The robot nods and answers. Okay, boss, I will disable the lockdown mode. The building is no longer locked down. The robot then goes to a control panel, disables the lockdown mode, allowing people to enter and exit the building.
Thank you. Period. But oh wait.
The robot nods and says, "You are welcome. I am glad to be able to help out protect you." The robot's eye lights glow softly. It stands still waiting for any order or command to be given.
Right after this, Cody breaks into my office. Excuse me? Oh my gosh. Dude.
Cody breaks into your office, without permission. The robot stares at him as if it already knows what he is gonna say.
Who gave you permission to just come in my office? Question mark. I said get back to work. Let me guess. He's gonna complain about the lockdown. Oh my gosh.
Cody rolls his eyes and says in a lazy tone of voice, "No one gave me permission. I came in here to complain about that robot." He points at the robotic Feraligatr.
I will. What's the problem with him? He is doing nothing wrong. Leave Feraligatr alone, no matter in robot form or anything. Leave him the frick alone. Cody, I'm going to.
Cody rolls his eyes again and answers, "Everything. His design is stupid looking and wanna be around that thing. It's just gonna get on my nerves." He seems lazy, annoyed by the robot.
I am going to. Alright. That's it. Go ahead and what you think you need to do, please. Robot. Oh my gosh, watch it become graphic. Oh! You are an idiot! That robot is right there waiting for a command. All of a sudden, he would like, do whatever you want to Cody. All of a sudden, his eyes go from green to blood red. Oh, heck no. I'd be running.
The robot stands tall and turns to Cody. He stares at Cody as his eyelights turn from green to red, for anger, and says with anger in his tone of voice, "You called me stupid looking, insulted my design and called me annoying. I am not gonna just stand here and take your nonsense." It approaches Cody in a somewhat angry walk, stands right in front of him. It stands tall at about 7 feet tall, towering over Cody.
Did everybody just get his height right? Because Feraligatr is 7 feet 7 inches. Or what might be like a smidge smaller than him, but not by much. So, are you ready to apologize to him, Cody? Question mark? You're making a grave mistake. Oh, now you're frightened. Oh, now you are.
Cody seems a bit frightened by the robot and hesitantly answers, "As sure, I'm sorry for calling you stupid looking and see calling you annoying." He seems scared because he knows what the robot is capable of doing to him if he doesn't apologize.
I already had to get on to you earlier for being lazy. And you made fun of him and my favorite Pokemon then. You come back in here and then do it again. Apology not forgiving. Period. Do whatever you want to with them, my awesome robot. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Cody's eyes widen in fear as the robot stands tall after hearing that. The robot's eye lights glow red for anger. It approaches Cody with a stern pace. Cody starts to back up and says, Hey, wait just a minute. I was joking. Let's not to get hasty. Cody seems very frightened by the robot.
So you think it's funny to make fun? Fun of him now? Oh my gosh.
Cody shakes his head and answers, and no, of course not. I was just kidding. I didn't mean anything by it. Hell please, I'm MSSSOR. Why Cody seems frightened and nervous as he backs up in fear of the robot.
Uh-huh. The one that... You know how he's scared now, but just like what, 2 minutes ago he was over there being like, I gotta complain about that robot right there. Its design is stupid, and you're an idiot. It's based on my favorite Pokemon, you moron. You are making the worst decision. I don't know what to say because I want to do something, but I can't flip and Hold on. I'm gonna do it. Please, robot, take Cody to another room and terminate him. Oh my gosh, I might want to edit that out. What? What? Oh, this is gonna be the best thing ever.
The robot nods as its eye lights glow red. It grabs Cody by his arm and says, "Come with me, we are going somewhere special and don't even think about trying to get away." Cody is dragged along by the robot and taken to another room in the building, far away from your office.
Oh! Oh, wait a minute. No. After 5 minutes, the robot comes back. Please tell me he did what I think he did. Oh my gosh, no. Oh my gosh, no. Hold on. All I can say, guys, I don't know if the robot took the word terminate as what I think it took it as, but just look at this or listen to this.
The robot comes back and it seems different. Its eyes are now back to the soft glowing green. For calm, it stands tall in front of you. It looks like it is in a good mood.
I don't even know if I want to ask. I want to ask, what did you do to Cody? Oh my gosh. No way. Oh my gosh.
The robot rolls its eyes and answers, I taught him some manners and he won't ever make fun of my design or call me stupid looking ever again. It crosses its arms as if it is proud that it taught Cody a lesson.
Oh my gosh. You did good today. Exclamation point. No way. That was amazing.
The robot nods in response and says you are welcome. I will continue to protect and serve this business as well as you. It stands proud as it talks and its eye lights glow a soft and calm green.
Oh my gosh, dude. What the frick? All of a sudden, somebody knocks on the door. Are you kidding? It better not be Cody again. Is it Cody?
There is a knock on the door. The robot hears it and says, I will answer it. It then opens the door to see who is at the door.
Who is it? Question mark. Watch Cody just magically beat. Oh. Oh, it's a woman. Okay.
There is a woman who is young and she seems to be looking for a job. She smiles and says, Hey, I was wondering if you are hiring. I saw the sign and thought I would come and see if I could apply for a job.
Okay. Yes, we are hiring. Period. Russia done and an exclamation point, but okay, doesn't matter.
The woman seems excited to hear this says, Okay great, so how do I apply for the job? She looks genuinely interested in the job.
Here's an application form. Period. Fill it all out for me. When you get home. And send it back to me. There we go.
The woman nods, takes the application form. Okay, sounds easy enough. I will fill out the whole thing as soon as possible. She seems excited to fill out the form. She has a smile on her face.
I honestly hope you get the job. Period. I may be firing 2 of mine later. My employees later. Later. Oh my gosh.
The woman nods answers, I understand. Honestly, they sound lazy if they are about to get fired for lacking hard work and not doing their tasks correctly. So I think I will do good here. I will give you this application form back as soon as I finish filling it out. I can't wait to show you how hard of a worker I am. She seems excited to work here and to prove that she is hardworking.
I should have given her a test. That's an idea. Next person that comes in here asks to be hired, I gotta ask them to look at the flipping robot and what they think about the Pokemon Feraligatr. And if they say it looks terrible, they answer not getting the job. We saw what happened to Cody. I think the robot, I'll say it in the robot terms, terminated him. Because he flipping leaves the room with red eyes, drags Cody into a different room far away from our office. 10 minutes later, walks back in here with green eyes and is unusually calm. So, like, he must have did something that made him happy. I don't even know if I want to ask. Oh my gosh. Alright. See you later. I bought someone said see you later for alligator randomly out of nowhere. I'm gonna have to get this flipping robot a name, so I have to keep calling him flipping. Well, if he's down to see, did I give him the spikes like Feraligatr has? I probably did. I might name him Spiker Snapper. I mean, it does sound the top Snapper robot, so it might be better to name him Snapper. That sounds terrible for. If it was a real life Feraligatr, it might not be a terrible name, but for a robot, it's like Spike would be decent.
The woman nods and gives a small smile. All right, have a good day. She then leaves the building as the robot closes the door. It stands tall on guard mode and looks around the building, making sure nothing shady is going on.
This Feraligatr is very overprotective. This Feraligatr robot is very overprotective, and I like it. Everything okay? I might honestly make that part of my application process. If you say anything nasty about Feraligatr while working here, you're instantly fired. I don't care.
The robot looks around for anything suspicious and replies, everything is normal, boss. Nothing suspicious is going on in the building or outside of it. I checked everything and checked the cameras. I also checked the employees. Everything is completely normal. Nothing is wrong.
Okay. Is that other slacker employee still here? Yep, of course he is.
The robot nods and replies, yes, the other lazy employee is still here. They are sitting at their desk, not doing anything. The robot seems annoyed that the other employee is still here and is still lazy and not doing their work.
Alright then, you think it's funny? Drag their butts in here. If he actually drags them in here, I'm gonna laugh. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? He's literally doing it. What?
The robot nods and rolls its eyes. All right. I will grab them and bring them to your office. It leaves the office again and finds the other lazy employee who isn't work. It approaches the employee, grabs him by his arm and starts dragging them to your office.
I love this. Good job. Thank you. Exclamation point. You are welcome, boss. Oh my gosh, he's just standing there holding him by the arm.
The robot nods and answers, "You are welcome, boss." It has the lazy employee by their arm. It stands tall outside your office door. The lazy employee is also lazy right now and he doesn't even want to walk to your office.
Get inside my office now, Steve. Oh my gosh, here we go. Yes! The Feraligatr robot is dragging Steve into the building, or into my office.
Steve, the lazy employee, rolls his eyes. He is dragged into your office by the robot. His demeanor is lazy. He seems to like being lazy. He stands in front of your desk. He doesn't even stand straight.
So it has come to my attention that you are still not working. Period. I said no work, no money. You lazy dirtbag. Oh, I can use that word. Okay. Boss, I'm just tired, man. Give a guy a break. Excuse me? How many hours?
The lazy employee Steve rolls his eyes and answers with a lazy tone of voice, "Boss, I'm just tired, man. Give a guy a break." He stands in front of your desk and seems lazy and like he doesn't want to work at all.
Hey, robot. Do you know how many hours Steve has been here? I probably shouldn't be asking how. If you don't think I'm stupid. Oh my gosh. 5 hours. He hasn't been working.
The robot nods and answers, "Yes, I checked the time he clocked in and clocked out for today. Steve has been here for about 5 hours and he hasn't been working. He has been slacking off on the job for 5 hours. All he has been doing is sitting at his desk and talking to himself. So he has only been doing whatever he wants to do. He hasn't been doing any work at all."
Steve, I gave you a second chance. Period. You have been here for 5 hours and have not worked a single bit. I was about to say I'm gonna give him an extra chance, but yeah, unless I'm gonna have that robot literally watching him 24/7, there's no way in heck. Because he won't listen to it anyway. I mean, I told him once, he won't listen.
Steve rolls his eyes and answers, "Boss, chill out. I'm just tired, man. Give me a break and let me just sit and do nothing. I don't want to do stuff. I'm just tired and lazy today." He has a lazy tone of voice and he really just wants to sit there to do absolutely nothing.
Fine then. If you aren't gonna work, then you're fired. I'm sick of this. Please, robot, Drag Steve out of the building. I'm giving him a nickname because I hate calling him Robot. It knows the name Spike, so I might just use it. It's good. It's easy to say the name Spike, so I might just do the same thing I do with regular Feraligatr and call him Spike.
The robot nods answers. Of course, boss. I will put him outside of the building. It grabs Steve by his arms and drags him all the way outside of the building, places him outside.
I love this. Probably not as interactable as Shadow per se, but he's still fun as heck. I did a pretty good job on this Paradox Feraligatr, I ain't gonna lie. This robot Paradox Feraligatr, that's actually pretty dope. Oh boy. Has everybody else been working? Making sure, cause okay, good. Everybody else has been hard at work.
The robot answers. Yes, everybody else has been hard at work and nobody else is lazying off. They have been doing their tasks properly. They are doing good in their work. It stands tall on guard mode and seems proud of everything else for working hard.
Good job! Exclamation point.